Hey, what's up guys? So today I am back with a book review. I know it's been forever. I kind of took a pause. Well, actually I just stopped. I didn't even know if I was ever gonna make a new video, but I don't want to stop like that ever again. I want to keep going, making videos. So we are doing a book review and I'm so excited because this book right here, okay, you could really just read this in one day. So I feel like this story is kind of like it starts off like a fairy tale that just goes wrong. Like they meet in college and they both have careers that they're starting and they get married young, and you know, they seem like a good fit for each other. Everything just seems to be working out. Like they go on their honeymoon, and okay, so this book, it has some scenes in there. It can be a little, it was a little rated R. It was a little rated R. But I mean, they had just got married and they're on their honeymoon, so it was realistic. But if you watch Power, I don't want to hear it because you done seen it. All right, this one is just in words. So if you watch Power, but this is in words, pretty much. All right, so they meet, or they're on their honeymoon, right? And then it just goes down. Like in the middle of the honeymoon, it goes down and something happened. I'm not gonna give away the book, but something happened and it caused Roy to have to go to jail. Imagine that you are on your honeymoon and then all of a sudden it started going crazy. You know, accusations start flying and Roy's going to jail. And Celeste did not send him there. If that's what you're thinking, Celeste did not send him to jail, but he went to jail. What sent him to prison? I know he didn't do it. I already knew he didn't do it. So, yeah, I was mad. I was like, what do you mean? They're on the honeymoon, then he gets sent to prison. And he didn't do it. He didn't do it. We all know that he didn't do it. So yeah, that's pretty much Roy. All right, so now let's talk about Celeste. I feel like Celeste is really like, she came from a more affluent background, like I said, but I feel like she's artsy. She has, no. Let me tell y'all about Celeste. She is artsy because she designs these like lifelike dolls. And when I tell you, the way they're describing these dolls, my mama used to have one of these dolls, or she still got it. Okay, you know them like really porcelain lifelike dolls that just sit there on the fireplace? Them Annabelle dolls? Staring at it. You just staring at it, and then one day, its head moved! You can't tell me! One day I swear that doll head moved. That doll head moved, okay? I don't know what kind of battery operated doll that is, but pretty much that's the dolls that she makes. She make little Annabelle dolls is what I'm imagining. Like they may look cute, but they really alive. But anyway, so yeah, Celeste, she seems pretty cool, pretty artsy, and you know, she's just in love. Like she met this guy and she just fell in love and they got married. And imagine falling in love and then your person is just ripped away from you, and it wasn't even their fault. They didn't do anything, but they're just ripped away from you, and it's just like, is you gonna stay down? Is you really ride or die? This is what we gonna find out, because they're married, so you know they have a covenant. Like they, for better or worse, richer or poorer, locked up or Netflix and chilling. Okay, so I mean, you said it. You said it. Let's just. At first she was hanging in there. And they was writing letters to each other, like, you know, pen pals. Today, she just decided she couldn't do it anymore. So he's in jail and she decided she couldn't do it anymore. She said, this is over, like we can still be friends, but I cannot be like in this relationship anymore. Now Celeste, she did have a distraction. She did have a distraction. And you know what that distraction was? I'll wait. What is it always? Yeah. It was a boy. Now, okay, it wasn't just like any boy. I'll give it to you. It wasn't just like any boy, okay? It wasn't just like some random guy. This was her like childhood friend, and something happened, well, that kind of put them in a vulnerable position. And then from there, that was it for Roy. That was it. So, Roy gets out of jail early. Okay, Roy gets out of jail early. So you can imagine, Celeste and Andre are scrambling. They don't know what to do. Yeah. I'm gonna have to save that for y'all. Really have to see how that whole thing plays out. Like, that started where the climax of the book got, so I don't want to give that away, but it got pretty intense, as you can imagine. Okay? And I just feel like overall the book was really good. The ending, I don't know if it was that realistic to me, but I feel like overall it was just, you know, talking about marriage, and you know, you take them vows at marriage, but at the end of the day, you can't control nobody else. Roy was in jail, but at the same time, everybody's gonna do what they want to do. At the end of the day, like marriage or not, people are gonna do what they want to do because that's just how people are. And I feel like what I pull from this book is you really can't control anybody else. Not even your spouse, not even that, like not even nobody. People are gonna do what they want to do. That's just human nature. So you gotta have something outside of that. All right, you need to be talking to God. You need to be good with yourself, because somebody could be here today and gone tomorrow, and that is just life. And there's nothing that you can do about it. You can't go crazy about it. You can't be mad forever. You can be mad, 'cause I've been mad. But you can't be mad forever. You can't put your life on hold because someone else decided to make that decision. All right? It would be interesting to see if it was the other way around, like a woman went to jail and it wasn't her fault, but then the man had cheated on her with her friend. Since this will be a whole nother book, I would have read that book whole differently. I would have been like, oh, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. But what would you do? I'm curious as to what would y'all do. What would y'all do? Do you think you would stay down for, I think it was in there for 5 years. Do you think 5 years that you could do that? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it for you right there. I have some more book reviews on the way. I should have one next week. So just stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.